Hi there, Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and hop right into your reading. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do so genuinely love doing this, and so I appreciate you joining me on this journey. If you have any questions, comments, or anything along those lines, please hit the description box below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to pull an Eloquii card first. Eloquii means she who. Please show me who my Taurians are. So we have she who battles. Avanalaka. Okay. Justice, fierce, and commitment. Let me see her. She's stunning. When Avanalaka, she who battles, appears, you would do well to gird your loins. Avanalaka is the Zulu word for fierce. She is not one to take the easy way out. Her preference is a dead-eye stare straight into the depths of what challenges her. Her bronze armor and war ribbons match her ferocious gaze, yet at the same time she wears a soft white dress that billows in the breeze, and she holds her sword back. As fierce as Avanalaka is, she is equally patient, and knows sometimes the best strategy is to fight a battle with words, not swords. Restraint, not aggression. Avanalaka is here to help you face your current challenges. If you decide to stand and fight, remember her unwavering focus and complete commitment. Avanalaka knows if she is first victorious in her heart, she cannot be beaten. But there is a great saying, you do not have to attend every argument to which you are invited. You are not diminished by refusing to do battle. Often it takes greater strength to lay down your sword. By doing so, you may learn something that changes the entire scene. Your enemy may turn out to be a friend or a teacher rather than a taker. Whichever path you choose, stay fiercely committed to your decision. Your questions. What is the battle at hand that I must take on? How would I feel if I refuse this particular fight? What's really behind this conflict? Very nice. Okay, so let's get into your tarot spread. I don't know if I just saw a little bug or what that was. Okay. What is the recent past for my Taurians? What is the recent past for my terrific Taurians? What is the recent past for my Taurian friends? Please show me the past. Thank you. We have the 9 of Swords. This is a lot of anxiety, worries, and nightmare. What is the present? The Tower. What is the blockage? The 7 of Swords. What is the guidance? The High Priestess. This is all about following your intuition. How do you move through this? What is the potential outcome? The 8 of Cups. Who's walking away. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Well, I know a lot of readers see that as third-party situations, and this could even be a third-party situation, but it doesn't necessarily mean cheating. I do feel like there is a sense of community, a sense of coming together. And it may even be to overcome something. Now the High Priestess as your guidance, this tells me that you already know the answer. The High Priestess is silent. Much like the owl in this card. And the Seven of Swords is silent as well. There's a difference between the Seven of Swords, which is a strategy, and the High Priestess, which is knowing and wisdom. So, let's look at this Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Are you seeing that there's cooperation in your present here? Okay. We have the Two of Swords in the upright, the Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Princess of Wands in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So there's a lot of worry and not quite enough confidence. I mean, I feel like you're putting out this Princess of Wands feeling, but what you're feeling inside is very stuck. And it's almost like, do I stay? Do I go? And this is the cycle of anxiety. I feel a lot of what do I do here? But this Princess of Wands, like I said, this is a very vibrant card compared to the others. This is that spark of freedom. So let's look at the Tower. Please clarify the Tower. What is this present? We have the Chariot. Nice. Please clarify the Tower. The Nine of Swords in reverse. There's a taking control of the situation here, and I feel like it's within community that very much alleviates the anxiety. And the Three of Wands, there is a vision. I don't even know that this Tower necessarily at the bottom of the deck is the magician, the alchemist. I feel like this Tower is an epiphany. That's what is coming into you, is going to give you the control, the insight, the victory that you need over this anxiety to look into the future and create what it is that you want to create. Let's look at, you have all the tools to do this. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. What is this blockage? Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Thank you. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. That is you, Taurus. Please clarify. The Seven of Swords. Please clarify the Seven of Swords. Oh, don't go away. Thank you. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So there's a real sense of apathy. There's like this watching and waiting that's going on. And it could have to do with a community of people, of working together with people, of coming together with people. There is a holding on to some sort of, I feel like it's a verbal confrontation or gossip. That has you unable to see the beauty within yourself, or maybe even see the beauty within something else. I always, this Seven of Swords always takes me back to the Two of Swords, because he's holding on quite tightly to Five Swords and looking around the corner at two. So this crossroads, it's almost like you're trying to avoid at this crossroads. It's like you're trying to drag whatever this, I'm going to say situation was, along for you. And it's there is a way through this, and I think that you intuitively know what that is, but you are not hearing it. Please clarify the High Priestess. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is letting go of some sort of moral high ground. Please clarify the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress. At the bottom of the deck, there's that Tower. This tower needs to fall. This insight needs to come in. This is all about seeing your options clearly, seeing what it is that you're capable of bringing to fruition. But if you're fighting within yourself, you're not going to be able to have clarity on that. I don't know who this is for, but for someone out there, this message is there are other ways to be a mother. But like I said, this tower is all about clarity and getting unstuck. You need to look at your options very clearly and think wholly about the seeds that you are planting. I feel like this is dreaming into being. Thank you. Don't be so fast to judge. Okay, let's look at this Eight of Cups. Thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. the Princess of Cups. One more, please. And one more. The Temperance card in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is a new beginning with this Princess of Cups. It's something that can be genuinely heartfelt, but there is a walking away from a very emotionally difficult situation. And maybe you're deciding to become single, or maybe you're deciding that you need to invest and nurture within self. And get a very clear idea of what it is that you want moving forward, and then moving forward. So the Temperance card in reverse, I feel like that talks about healing on the go, right? This Temperance, of course, means having patience, and but I feel like the patience here is run out. We have 2 7s here, and we have 2 9s if we add the Cup and the Page of Cups to the 8 of Cups here. So you are progressing. The only thing that's missing is the 8, which talks about mastery. It talks about the diligence. It talks about paying attention to the details. And maybe, you know, you are too caught up in the details, and that is part of the problem. For some of you, I feel like there is a message coming in about something. I mean, with the High Priestess here and the Empress here, that's the 2 and the 3. I think that, I mean, the Empress is Taurus, a Taurian card. I do believe that there is a sense here of standing in your power and nurturing self. That is your guidance. What is it that you need? And then walking towards that. Without further ado. Okay, so I'm going to pull a Mystical Shaman Oracle card. What is the final message for my Taurians? We have the Sorcerer, number 48. Breaks down to a 3. Thank you. And number 33, Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. A beautiful card. All right. We'll start with 33. When Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with the spirit of movement and freedom. It is time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey. One of freedom of choice. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter the circumstances, you have free will and choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your will to make a different decision. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for a long time to come. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need it. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make, you have great spirit within, invisible yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If your inquiry is about a relationship, you can set your heart free to experience love in all forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. And then the sorcerer, who talks about integrity. I'm going to turn that down because I'm having a hard time hearing myself. Okay, I'll just turn it off. This is the source of dark power. The sorcerer represents the destructive aspect of the human psyche and self-centered behavior that harms others. It symbolizes the unconscious beliefs and ideas that foster separation, conflict, and scarcity. When the sorcerer enters your circle, you are being called to look at how your beliefs around scarcity and self-centered fear manifest in your world. Examine the destructive parts of your psyche that misuses power or harbors feelings of resentment, revenge, lust, greed, bigotry, or hatred. Perhaps you've harmed someone because of the dark tendencies. If so, all is not lost. You have only forgotten that all beings are interconnected and the universe is abundant. The sorcerer arrives to challenge you to change your thinking. You're given a second chance. Correct your course and practice not blaming others for the darkness that lives inside you. Make peace with it and choose another way. The medicine. Have you been feeling out of sorts because you've been faced with your own character flaws and the pain that you inflict on others when you are out of alignment? Radical self-acceptance is called for now. You must reconcile these darker aspects of your nature so you don't behave irresponsibly and cause more harm to yourself and the ones you love. It's time to come out of denial and accept responsibility for your words and deeds. When you meet the energy of the sorcerer with humility, this destructive power transforms into grace, which you can use in service to the highest good. Perhaps it's time to make amends. Do it. It will set you free from the shadows and let you step into the light. Well, Taurus, I know that's a rough reading, but you do have a very beautiful positive outcome here. If this was helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. And remember, have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye-bye.